If you're young and you don't drink, you don't party, you don't do drugs, you're weird. At least that's the general consensus now. See, I don't do any of that. And a lot of people, they probably think I'm weird. In fact, I remember I was at a nightclub once and I was drinking water. You know, the girl was asking, what am I drinking? I told her it was water. And I told her, no, I don't drink anymore, blah, blah, blah. She's like, well, not even on the weekend. Not even on the weekend. Like, she was so confused because we've been manipulated into thinking this is normal, this is what we need to do. And look, I've been down that road. I've drunk, I've done the drugs. I started off just like a lot of young teenagers, just trying to have fun, thinking it was cool, having a little drink, and then I turned into a bloody addict. And this is so common now. It's everywhere because, to be honest, we've just been tricked into believing this by social media, you know, people posting, making it seem fun. That was one of the biggest ones for me. Because when I was growing up, when I first got social media, I was seeing a lot of people my age, around 13, 14, and they're starting to go out, starting to drink, starting to party. And I felt left out, I felt jealous because I was just playing video games. I felt a loner, like I felt just sad, and my life was just boring by comparison. Growing up, people see it in movies. You see the people drinking, James Bond, they're looking cool, smoking cigarettes, maybe smoking weed, partying, maybe some have drugs in it, and it almost looks cool because these movies, they trick our mind. Same with the social media, they give us a certain kind of feeling, right? And we see this image and our brain is convinced that it means this thing is what will give us happiness, is what will give us this feeling again. But in fact, it's just the movie, it's the show, it's the game, it's the social media post. All those things are made to try and make you feel good. So you hit like, so you watch the movie again, so you watch the next episode of the show, you buy another game, whatever. But we convince ourselves, oh yeah, that means taking drugs is fun. That means going out partying is fun. When in fact, it's just simply retarded. Like people will say, oh yes, this is fun, when realistically 90% of people are just going out and trying to escape their feelings, trying to run from some problem that they have. I mean, if you're going out more than once a week or more, then you are definitely an addict. And you're using that to try and cope with your life right now. Now, of course, there's levels to it. You can go up to doing it every single day. I don't care what anyone says. If you go out just on the weekend, that is a lot. And you're clearly doing it to try and cope with your day-to-day life. You don't really find it fun. I mean, if you're over the age of 19, you've done this a few times, you'll know that it's the same shit over and over again. You know what makes it actually fun? The people. And you can see people sober. You can and go do things sober. You can go a walk, go hike, go work out, swim, hit the sauna, play some darts, pool, whatever. You don't have to get fucked up to see your friends. And if you do, they're not your friends. You probably don't like them that much. At the peak in the group, there was maybe like 20, 25 people. I speak to maybe like 1 or 2 people that I partied with back then, and I don't even see them boys that much. You see your true friends when you start to stop this bullshit. And of course, a lot of people might be scared to socialize, might be scared to talk to people sober. Then that you definitely need to do that more often, because the only reason you are scared is because you haven't done it enough, because you haven't socialized sober enough. So of course you feel scared. You've just been antisocial. The only time you talk to people is when you're at work or when you're drunk. So you're clearly just socially uncalibrated. And then another thing, a lot of people, most men in fact, obviously, they can't lie. We go out to meet women. I mean, that's fair enough, but you can do that sober too. You can cold approach in the daytime. If you see a woman you like, go up to her, tell her that. Ask for her number. Of course, there's dating apps now as well. It's never been easier to get girls, but yeah, we still feel the need to get fucked up. Yeah, again, some people think, oh, we need the confidence. But if you're only relying on that, like what kind of girls are you going to meet? You're just going to meet sluts, druggies, people that you obviously don't want to spend the rest of your life with. There is far better ways, and yeah, again, you're not going to feel super confident at the start when you're sober, but you just need to get that practice in. You literally just forget the woman, the man. You just need to talk to people more. Talk to strangers, randomers, say hello, look them in the eye. That's the biggest problem. A lot of young people, just too anxious. And then they've convinced themselves, oh, well, if I want to go out, if I need to talk to people, I need to be drunk. I need to be on coke. Well, that's just a lie. We're social creatures at the end of the day. This comes naturally to us. If you're afraid, it's just because you haven't done it enough. You've been too glued to your phone, the computer screen, to the drug, the drink, and you haven't got enough practice. On top of that, it always leaves you feeling like shit, whether it's hard drug and giving you a massive calm down, or if it's a little hangover, whatever, it leaves you feeling like crap. A lot of people will be like, oh, well, I don't have a hangover. Of course you do. What goes up must come down. It might not be every single symptom every single time. You might not have a headache. You might not be broken everywhere. But you'll feel down. You'll feel like shit. That is your punishment. That is a clue to what you really want. That's a clue what it's doing to your body, to your mind. But we don't listen. Especially when you're young, you're like, ah, it's nothing. But see, when it starts to get worse and worse and worse, that's when you know you really, really need to quit. To me, that's God, that's the universe telling you, you're done with this. You need to stop. When that regret gets so strong. But people, they continue past that. They push on, push on, push on. And maybe this is why a lot of people overdose. Because they're getting their signs. Stop, stop, slow down. It's like in the gym. You get that little nagging pain in the elbow, in the joint. Your body's telling you, whoa, slow down, slow down. A lot of people say, ah, fuck, I'm a big man. Keep pushing past that, and then they get a massive injury. This is what it's like in real life. The universe keeps laying clues to where you're supposed to go, what you truly want. One of my favorite quotes is, regret is your guideline. That's your soul just telling you which way to go. When you're saying, oh, I'm lost, I don't know what to do with your life and my life, just listen to the regret. We're always focused on what we need to do, what we need to add. Most of the time it's what we need to stop doing, what we need to remove. The truth is, you're probably just afraid to live the life that you truly want. It's never been easier. Like, you've got no excuse. So many people now are living their exact dream life. They're getting everything they ever wanted through the internet. But you would rather go drink. That's obviously a lie. You wouldn't. It's just easier. It's just there in front of you. I mean, maybe you never thought about it. This is why videos like this are so important, because I was like that. I never really thought about it, but from watching videos again and again, it changed my mind. It made me see what's possible. I mean, years ago, if you were just throwing your life away drinking, fair enough. There might not have been that many options, and you might not have known easily what to do, how to start a business, how to live your dream life. But now, it's never been easier. Literally step-by-step process everywhere. Doesn't matter what you want. You want to be a YouTuber, a trader, doctor, an athlete. It's never been easier. So you have no fucking excuse. If you want to just live an average life, keep partying, keep doing that again and again, hoping, oh, I'm going to win the lottery, oh, my lucky break will come. And then when you're 60, 70, 80, you think, fuck, I should have listened to that guy. Remember, you're better than that bag, you're better than that bottle.